program now, Father Roger Purcell. Roger, thank you very much for your time on the show this afternoon.
Dominic, thank you very much. I'm very grateful for the opportunity and you're most welcome to have me on the show.
Now, Father, tell us, how was the presentation?
It was very nice. Very nice, very well done. Very brief, but it was very nice. And present was the Vicar General of the Catholic Diocese of Bathurst, Father Paul, and he did presented it very well.
And what was involved in the story or the presentation that was shared on Saturday?
Interesting story. It was a tapestry that was done on Mule Island, which is was the headquarters of the mission, the Catholic mission in Papua, for many years. And this tapestry was probably woven by the French sisters, the Daughters of Our Lady of the Sacred Heart, many years ago. The story of that I don't know yet. Hopefully we can find out something more. But it found its way into the possession of Lady Cleland, who was the wife of Sir Donald Cleland, the governor of Papua, for many years. And from there, one of your Bathurst residents, Monica Morse, came into possession of it and has been with her for about 50 years. And she wanted to present it back to the missionaries of the Sacred Heart, who were the missionaries in that area for many years. So that's a bit of the background of the story, but exactly who made it and how it came about is still some history to be discovered.
And what does it mean to have it back in the possession of the mission of the Sacred Heart?
I think it's really good. It was quite unexpected. Up until a month or so ago, I knew nothing about it until Monica contacted me and sent some photos of it. And even with the sisters who were in Papua for many years, I still haven't been able to find any more information or background. But there's a whole process yet to go through to find out the real background of it.
And what I like about things like this, as you're looking into the background, sometimes you often find things coming out of the woodwork, and this could be the missing jigsaw piece in someone else's story. And when it all starts coming together, when these things are returned to their origins or returned to people like the mission of the Sacred Heart, it ends up just, filling that little bit of a blank space, and you end up getting another story out of it down the line.
For sure. And some of that history is fascinating. I've made some inquiries with some of the Australian sisters and Papua New Guinean sisters who are still in Papua. And what I intend to do is to make some inquiries with the French sisters. There's no French sisters left in Papua. There may be some old ones still retired somewhere in France, or there may be some record of it back in France. I don't know. That's something to be discovered. But there's all kinds of little stories. And the full story of that Papuan mission, we have a book called The Mustard Seed, written by Father George Delbos in 1984, to celebrate the 100 years of the church in Papua. I don't think there's any mention of that particular tapestry in there, but that's a lot of the background of it.
There we go. You might have to have a little revision to the book in the future and put that one in there as well as you learn more about it. Father, thank you very much for your time on the show this afternoon, and we do look forward to hearing more from you maybe in the future if we do find out a little bit more about the origins of it.
Certainly, and I promised those involved in the ceremony, that was Father Paul and Monica and Michael and Janet, that when whatever the developments from here on, I will communicate with them. So they're local people up there that you could communicate with. And I could give you a tingle sometime and let you know if there's any more parts of the story emerging.
Absolutely. We're often talking to Monica, so I'm sure she will let us know regardless. But Father, thank you very much for your time on the show this afternoon, and all the best for the next stage in finding out a little bit more about it.
Thank you very much.